It's Thursday night in the NFL, and we welcome you to tonight's matchup here on EA Sports.
This is a game today that could come down to the two running backs, two of the real stars of the sport, two players who went in fantasy drafts really high. How do you see this one going down today?
Yeah, and how's your fantasy team? I know. We won't talk about that. Let's talk about good things. But, you know, these two teams are stars. You know why? Because we can see how the football team is built. And I think there's no doubt about it. The offensive line's a big part of it. They always have hope. If they block their guy a little bit, these running backs can make a big play out of it.
First down at the 31. And they are in on Peterson. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down. Adrian Peterson takes the football.
Williams there to take him down. Here's a look at the Saints offense. How will this team rebound after last week's debacle in which they turned the football over 5 times? The Saints snap it at the 41.
Got a flag down here. The defense accepts the penalty.
Saints, they run the football on 2nd down because they want to get 3rd and manageable. If you do that, there's many plays to choose from on the offensive side. But now you got 3rd and long, and that list is shrunk down to just a couple plays you can call in this situation.
The pass down the field by Drew Brees. Pass is intercepted.
And he's brought to the ground.
Well, that's a rough way to get the game started, isn't it, Phil? Come out and throw an early pick.
Oh, it is. It's a terrible way to start for the quarterback and everybody involved. But I'll tell you this, I think it was a terrible call. So the quarterback, when the play's not there, throw it away. He took a chance, and that's why it was intercepted.
Hill in the backfield. Single back set.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the box very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. 1st and 10. Hill's got it on the handle.
That's a tackle right near the 48.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
The line of scrimmage, the 48. Bridgewater will have it in the pistol. 2nd and 4. Hill's called on once again. Gets about 9 on the play.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Saints with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 39. That gains a few. Here's the Vikings offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Launches it down the field.
This defensive front has been the talk all week long. And, Phil, we met with them in our production meetings this week. They know they'll have a chance to get to the quarterback today.
The Vikings snap it at the 36. Johnson is going to pull in the bullet pass. Going to take it home for the touchdown. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
Spillers running this one out. Keeps his legs moving.
Going to be a penalty here.
And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block him.
And it's caught by Nix. At the 37.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Handoff made. Smith's there to take him down.
Peterson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Saints take it from the 23. It's now second down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. Almost intercepted. Now a look at the Vikings defense. This is a ball-hawking unit that a week ago came up with 4 takeaways. It's third down coming up. The Vikings set at the line. Dime package. Breeze going to take it from the gun. It's intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Vikings back on the field on offense. They've got to be pleased with the way their offense took shape on that previous drive, which went all the way for a touchdown.
Yeah, their calling card has always been the fact that they like to do both things. They're very conscious of running the football to keep a defense honest. They did that in the last drive, and then they take advantage of the fact they're running it well, and then they play action pass or drop back. They get good protection, and they make it happen.
Boy, it's been a good mix so far, both the pass and run.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want to mix it up, keep that defense thinking, and that's when it works the best.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
The Vikings are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. The give. The Saints go with the dime formation here on defense. The Vikings snapping at the 41. Hills marked down at the 41.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense in 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
This is 3rd down.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback. The defense did a very good job there on 3rd and long. They got the incomplete pass, but it's the work they did on 1st and 2nd down. They made it tough on the offense, so 3rd and long, everything goes to the advantage of the defense.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10.
The Saints offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? That time it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
The Saints line up, split backfield. 2nd down and 5. They go screen with Spiller. Williams all over the ball carrier.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple of yards.
The quarter is about to end. One more play first. Welcome back to the action on a day where defenses have ruled. It'll be 3rd down. The Saints will look to get to the 13 to pick up a first. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And that's going to be a 3-and-out. Both coaching staffs told us this week that this defense would be the key to the game. And so far, they're ready for the occasion as they take them off the field and force the punt.
Well, one coaching staff is happy their prediction came true. The other one, of course, is very sad. But so far in this game, very crisp on the defensive side.
The Vikings stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around, making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
3rd catch today so far. The Vikings have done a fantastic job here of getting the football to one of their key targets. Johnson's been a favorite of his quarterback, and he's proven why he deserves to be targeted so often today.
You're right. He deserves to be targeted because he is one of the better wide receivers in the NFL. And when he catches it, look out. He can get yards after the catch.
Hill's going to get it out of the eye. That leads us to 2nd down. Johnson's got it on a pass, has some heat on it. Stepping up to the line at the 5.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Hills, they jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. Just underway here in the second, and it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the second, and we already got a lead. It just got increased. I give the offense credit, but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step up and just be tougher.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
The Saints offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
This will be 2nd down. Breeze from the shotgun. And he's forced to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Breeze in shotgun formation. And he's going to be dropped. That's a 3-and-out for the offense. All set to punt here. Patterson's got it now.
That time he only gets a couple yards, and if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
The Vikings offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Two tight ends on the field here. Second and 10.
And that's Lewis, who almost had the pick.
Defense, play the situation. It's third and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
Third and 10 coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. Johnson's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
At the line of scrimmage, the 34.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. First down and 10. Up the gut here. Hill's tackled down at the 29. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. That's second down coming up. Hill's going to secure the handoff. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
On the way, third down.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Again, they'll lean on him. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who could pick them up and who could stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
He'll just barrel ahead here.
The Saints might have been caught off guard there on that fourth down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Here they come to the line at the 23.
Double tight end formation. First down at the 23. Hill's tackled down after a gain of 5. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. Hill in the backfield. Single back set. Quarters formation here for the defense. Second down and 5. Hill's going to take the handoff now. After that last carry, it's third and 3. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. They want to keep feeding him the football. The Vikings get a first down.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
The Saints are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Mounting a serious drive.
first and goal. Toss to the outside. And Williams is the one who made the big stop. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense.
Second and goal from the 10-yard line. And it's on target with Kyle Rudolph.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Bridgewater's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Hills, touchdown, Vikings. Finding the end zone for the second time.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in third and goal. And what do? It doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Spiller's going to run this one out. Trevathan that time on the tackle. And a run back of about 19.
The Saints offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
The Saints, 1 timeout remaining.
Second down here after that run play.
The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense.
Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson.
And that's a gain of 9. A timeout charge to the offense.
Third down. Ready for intermission. First, one more play. Airing it out. Man, intercepted.
We've reached the intermission, and soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Vikings really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense, screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
First down here after the run.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
Inside, and he's home for the touchdown.
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long running play for a touchdown. And how about that when it had it all in its speed? Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
The Vikings setting up here for the kickoff.
Spiller's going to test the coverage here. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Saints offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And
Nix taken down at the 26.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Coleman's got it on a pass that had some heat. Smith's there to make the stop.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Scanning the field. Hauls it in deep down the middle.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Peterson's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Well, it's been a terrible day for this football team. There's no doubt about it. You're down near the goal line, but you are getting blown out. Well, if you could score a touchdown, at least there'll be one good thing you could say happened.
2nd and goal from the 5. Peterson left side.
When you get 3rd goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Just 4 yards away from the end zone. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Through the 3rd quarter. He's got the catch.
Saints in the end zone. Touchdown. Peterson's caught his first touchdown of the season. And the extra point is good. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
The Vikings now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
The Vikings have really been able to run the ball today. That's been a huge reason why they lead. Hills dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
They'll go ground. Hills marked down after a gain of 4.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
Now looking at 3rd down. Keeps it on the sneak. They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Vikings break huddle and show a jumbo look. The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Vikings have it at the 39. Hills tackled right at the 42.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Looking at every option. Another takeaway. A good play at last by the defense, but they needed to be making those plays earlier before the game got away from them.
Yeah, they sure did, but listen, they finally made a play. Now it's up to the quarterback. Come out on the field, and let's see you make a play and get this team back in the game.
It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion. Peterson.
Got the first, and he's got some space. What a run by Peterson.
The Saints offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
So first and goal to go. Takes the hit, throws. Second down following that incompletion.
The Vikings defense now is going to go nickel. Breeze with the handoff. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I will look for something quick. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Chip shot here. The kick is through for 3.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
Patterson's going to test the coverage this time. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Vikings are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of saying it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
We're back, and this game has not been close. Second down coming up.
Hill's lined up as the single back. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here after the run.
Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Williams is going to make the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Third down now.
Hill in the backfield. Single back set.
Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left.
It's wide open.
There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
They bring in the extra tight end. First and 10. They'll go ground. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
Dagger! 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 Forward!
Second and 12. Surveys. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Well, when it's 3rd and long, I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
3rd down on the way.
Dagger! Dagger!
Quarters formation here for the defense.
180!
Bridgewater's got it in the gun. And incomplete, tried to fit it into double coverage that time.
The Vikings don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Saints offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
And this goes incomplete. Breeze can't connect.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Second down and 10. To the ground. It's 3rd down coming up.
From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
Saints put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Patterson's got a chance this time. Dixon's the one who brings him to the ground. And a run back of about 5.
The Vikings heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity. Now the defensive line is shifting to the right.
Handoff. Hill's tackled down at the 29. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. Second down following the run.
The Saints lined up in the nickel.
Let's go. Right, Navy.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
In the end, it picks up only a yard.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
This is 3rd down.
The Vikings will set up. The 36 is the first down line. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time for the offense. And it'll be Locke back to punt it away. Spiller's going to look for space now. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
The Saints offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive.
Randy Gregory with the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitz is coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun.
Heaving it down the field.
But it's incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
It'll be third down.
The Saints need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. Breeze from the shotgun. And Nick's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Got to give your offensive line a lot of credit. They give the quarterback extra time, and he makes the throw down the field to pick up the first down.
Breeze completion percentage, 40% on the day.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Now 1st and 10.
He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted.
What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. You know, they took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on it.
Running room. Finds through contact.
The Vikings offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Breaks the plane. Touchdown. Phil, that's the touchdown that ended any hope for the other side.
No hope, no doubt. That's what this game was about. There was no doubt from the start who the better team was, and they came out here, and for 4 quarters, they showed everybody.
Spillers running this one out.
Got a flag. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
The Saints will take the snap from the 35. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. The Saints come out with a split backfield. The Saints will take the snap from the 35. And he hauls it in. On the way, 3rd down. The Saints will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down.
Adrian Peterson takes the football. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Saints trying to catch the defense by surprise here on 3rd and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on 3rd and long work, and you can pick up a first down. But that time the defense was ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
4th and 9, and the offense trots back onto the field. They're going to go for it.
The Saints will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down. Colston's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Breeze standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Makes the catch. Touchdown!
What a long, arching throw by the quarterback. So beautiful. See it spiral in the air and right on the target for the touchdown. Really creative thought process there, and the offense caught the defense by surprise.
And he'll start his return.
Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line.
The Vikings offense is on the field for a victory bow. One kneel down, and then they can celebrate, Phil. What a feeling.
Yeah, it's got to be great for them, and what a difference. You look at them walking on the field, you can see the emotion, the body language, and look at the defense. Everybody head down, knowing all that work was for nothing because you did not win the game. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Wants to go deep.
Incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The Vikings have it at the 34.
Down the field.
And it's incomplete.
Third and long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third and long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
3rd and 10. Got a flag.
And they can't connect. Bridgewater by himself in the backfield.
1st and 10. Stands in the pocket.
And they can't connect.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.